You're sitting at a table in a crowded restaurant. The background noise blurs together, nodding along to a conversation you can barely understand. Most of us brush off moments like these. We turn up the TV volume a few notches and chalk the struggle up to a normal annoyance or an inevitable sign of aging. But age is only one factor. Everyday habits accelerate this damage, especially the way we consume audio. Blasting music through earbuds at maximum volume exposes the ear to daily noise hazards that exceed legal workplace limits. This highlights a common misconception. Many believe listening to music through headphones has no effect on long-term hearing. The reality is severe. Over 1 billion people worldwide are at risk for hearing loss due to unsafe listening practices on personal devices. Ignoring these early warning signs silences a critical alarm bell. That difficulty at a restaurant table represents the beginning of a biological chain reaction that reaches far beyond the ears. Inside the ear, sound waves are caught by delicate hair cells that translate vibrations into brain signals. But when sustained noise hits 85 decibels, the sheer force of the waves physically breaks them, causing these fragile cells to permanently bend or snap. Everyday city traffic hovers around 80 decibels. A live rock concert pushes that number to a destructive 120 decibels, past the threshold for permanent damage. Noise is only the first threat. Lifestyle choices, like smoking cigarettes, also accelerate the destruction of your auditory system. Chemicals found in cigarettes travel through your bloodstream and accumulate in the receptor sites of your brain. This buildup prevents the brain from processing certain high or low sound frequencies. Hearing loss isn't just simple wear and tear. It's the active degradation of a vital sensory organ. Once signals stop, a biological chain reaction begins. The ear collects the sound, but your brain's auditory cortex is where the actual processing happens. Neural pathways follow a use it or lose it rule. Without clear signals, your auditory cortex begins to weaken and atrophy from lack of stimulation. To compensate for the missing information, the brain must work harder. It diverts energy to fill in auditory gaps, causing a state of constant exhaustion known as cognitive strain. This chart shows the direct result of that strain. The bottom left node connects auditory decline directly to cognitive impairment. The clinical evidence is clear. Hearing decline is significantly more prevalent in older adults diagnosed with Alzheimer's and dementia than those with healthy memories. Leaving hearing issues untreated forces the brain to cannibalize its own processing power, which quietly accelerates its own decline. The impact of auditory deprivation extends past your memory. Your inner ear plays a secondary, vital role in maintaining your body's physical balance. This data highlights a terrifying statistic. Older adults with untreated hearing loss experience falls almost 3 times more often than those with normal hearing. The ear is also tied to your cardiovascular system. Poor blood circulation starves the delicate structures of the inner ear, speeding up the rate of hearing deterioration. As this graphic explains, blood sugar levels that fluctuate too high or too low over time systematically damage the specific nerves required for hearing. Then there is the psychological toll. The constant struggle to decipher conversations pushes many people to avoid social interactions altogether. This self-imposed isolation removes crucial social stimulation, acting as a direct catalyst for increased anxiety and clinical depression. What we previously dismissed as a minor nuisance is the linchpin of a massive comorbidity cascade. It threatens physical safety, worsens chronic illness, and drives psychological isolation. The comorbidity cascade is serious, but it is not inevitable. It can be intercepted and managed with early intervention. This definition establishes the audiologist as a primary healthcare professional, a specialist qualified to evaluate, diagnose, and manage the complex intersection of hearing and balance. Modern hearing care is holistic. Clinics now utilize real ear measurement to precisely tailor sound amplification and integrate cognitive screenings to detect early warning signs of memory decline. Modern digital hearing aids restore the brain's processing power by delivering clear signals, which reduces the cognitive strain of decoding sound. Take action today. Schedule a comprehensive hearing evaluation to establish a baseline before the cascade begins. In honor of Better Hearing and Speech Month, share this video with friends and family to spread awareness. Proactive control of your hearing protects your cognitive health and physical safety, preserving your independence for the future.